ACC Jackie Browning Memorial Moment and tip-off in just a moment. First quarter of action sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. And now we're going to listen to our national anthem.
High School Pep Band leads us to the playing of our national anthem.
We're high above courtside here at Russellville High School. Trojans will be in traveling burgundy tonight with white numbers and letters outlined in gold. And the Russellville Panthers down to our right in their home white with black numbers and lettering outlined in gold. Well, the Trojans lost to Russellville last year, 49-44, but have won the 4 previous matchups against the Panthers, and hopefully they can bounce back. Of course, 2 years ago we were down here, and the Trojans won 62-49. And a 9-point favorite coming into this game, according to the rankings. Let's hope we stand up to that billing of 9 points at least.
Yeah, we've been playing awful well since the snow break, and had a lot of energy. Been moving the ball really well, passing the ball, and playing hard and making shots. That's been the difference, making shots. So hopefully that continues tonight. Before we go any further, Jay, let me say something. This is my last night doing it with you this season, I think, unless something happens and Robert can't make it. I want to just say thank you for letting me do it, and I want to tell you how much the people around Barren County appreciate what you do each and every game. I hear all kinds of people come up to me and tell you what a good job you do, and I just want to say thank you for the time and the dedication that you give to Barren County sports.
Well, thanks for all your help. We went and had fun in Gatlinburg and a couple other places this year. So.
Yeah, we've had a good time, and like I said, you
may have to get you another game or two. You never know.
I'm always here, so anytime you need the help, just let me know. But I just want to say thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Barren County fans.
Appreciate it. Jared Coomer, the jump circle. Going to jump against Anthony Woodard. And the toss and tap controlled by the Trojans. And Parker Stevens got a little bump there as he caught the ball. But here's Gavin Withrow handling it on the left side. Withrow looking, bounces it off there to Stevens. Stevens goes down low to Bandy. Fall away shot, good for Bandy.
Good start. Same way we started the last 3 games, I think.
So off to a 2-0 lead for the Trojans as Russellville handles the basketball. Kemp giving it down inside Woodard. Here's a follow-away shot, no good from 8. Coomer with a rebound. Almost had it taken away from him. He's in a trap, gives it off to Arterburn. Now Stevens wide open 3 to the left side, knocks the bottom out of it.
Well, we've been getting off to great starts and no different again here tonight.
Yeah.
Two shots, 2 baskets.
Good enough for a People's Bank 3-point shot, and Russellville drops it out of bounds as Woodard having trouble catching the basketball to the baseline. Trojans get it, leading 5-0. And they're going to set up. Russellville will be in a 2-2-1 zone court press. As Coomer gets the ball in play to Stevens. Stevens will give it back to Coomer. Cross the line to Withrow. He's in a trap, bounces it back to Coomer. Throws it left side over to Stevens. Dropped it, but got it back. He'll float it back over to Coomer right of the lane. And now here's Withrow, the baseline, a runner, floater, up no good. Ball slapped down, and Russellville's got it running back the other way. This is Naylor. Had it poked away from behind by Arterburn and out of bounds. Jacob Naylor for Russellville has hit 36 three-point shots this year. Well, now what we got?
Can't decide whose ball it is. I think one referee give it to Russellville, one to Barren. Now I think it's the right call, Russellville's ball.
I thought it was
hit
from behind there, yeah.
Right.
Ball comes out to Woodard. Woodard will give it left side over to Mason. And that ball almost came back over the timeline. Naylor chased it down. Drives against Arterburn. Has a fall-away shot. Rim's no good. Battle for the rebound. Russellville claims it. They flip it back up and in. That was Mason. Jacoby Mason, 5'8", 180 senior, getting a starting nod in this game tonight. Withrow gives it back to Coomer. Here's Stevens on the right side. Cross-court pass Arterburn. He's going to pull it up for three. It is no good. And a rebound to Naylor for Russellville. Lost the handle. Now brings it back across the line. Right side, it goes to Quarles. Quarles dribbles and had it smacked away by Withrow. Here's Bandy. Bandy off to Stevens for the layup. It's good.
Good transition basket there. Good pass ahead by Will and good finish by Parker. Good start here, 7-2.
And just under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Mason with the basketball for Russellville. Straight away out to Naylor. And Naylor wants to move against Arterburn. He'll give it off now to Kemp. Kemp works it into the paint. Whistle and ran into Coomer. But we're going to get a foul on Gavin Withrow. First foul of the basketball game. Russellville will take it out. Naylor right of the bucket will throw it out. Stevens tried to pick it off. Kemp with a spin move in the lane. Dumps it off in the left corner now to Mason. Mason on the dribble. Bounces in the lane there. Here's Anthony Woodard going to the basket. Missed a shot and then knocked out of bounds. He actually lost it out of bounds trying to go for the rebound.
Well, he made a quick, good move there. Just didn't finish. You know, I'm sure the size of Jared behind him made him rush it just a little bit. That was a quick move for Woodard.
This is probably one of those smaller lineups Russellville has had in a long time. Withrow in a trap, bounces it off to Coomer. Coomer has picked it up, gives it back to Withrow on the right side, or left side. Now bounces over to Stevens in the right wing. Stevens will circle it out now. Getting some pressure a little bit from Naylor. Now Withrow out front between the circles. Bounce pass in the high post right. Bandy hands it off to Stevens. Open three, no good. And rebound tapped away, going to go off Bandy as he tried to fight Naylor for the rebound.
Good offense there, good shot, just didn't fall. You know, wide open three, and can't ask much better than that. So we're running good stuff. You know, 7-2, a 5:08 here go in the first quarter.
Right, Hunter Armistead, a 5'8" senior, number 2, is checked into the Russellville lineup. Panthers with the basketball. Kemp gives it out to Woodard. Woodard dribbles across the lane. Now working with it is Armistead. Now Naylor spinning, fall away shot of the lane, short. Battle for the rebound, caught there by Bandy. And Bandy will send it up court to Stevens. Cross-court pass over to Withrow. Withrow down to the corner. Arterburn pulls the trigger for three. Yes!
Good ball movement. Very good ball movement. Another open three. We knocked that one down.
10-2, Barren County. 4:32 to go here in the first quarter. Russellville's Kemp with the basketball. Drives against Stevens. Off the glass. It's no good. Trying to get his own rebound. Whistle and a foul. And it'll be on Mason of Russellville. His first, team's first. Timeout by Rex Booth and his Russellville Panthers. Barren County has jumped out to a 10-2 lead. We take a Big O timeout, brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. 4:26 to go here in the first.
We need to keep going. You know, we've been getting out to these big leads and letting teams come back. You know, the other night Todd got a 16-point lead, let them come back. But keep the pressure on, keep the hammer down, keep attacking. They're going to give you open shots because they're trapping, they're pressing all over the floor. If you just take care of the ball, you're going to get good shots. So far, shot the ball pretty well here start of the game.
2 threes already. Parker Stevens hit a 3, and Garrett Arterburn hitting a 3. Will Bandy with a 2-point basket. Stevens with a layup. We don't have a stat crew tonight, so we can't give you field goal percentages. Or
pretty good so far, though.
Yeah, done quite well. As the ball comes into Withrow, Russellville putting the pressure on. Armistead on Withrow out there. Gives it out to Stevens. Now Stevens works against Naylor to the left side. Try to go back door. Here's Arterburn. Pump fake goes up off the glass. Good. Had a defender in his face.
Good fake. He kind of froze the defender, and he didn't go up with him, and it was just a...
And we're going to get a jump ball. Withrow get in there and tied it up with Anthony Woodard. Stays with Russellville in the alternating possession. Armistead gives it out to Naylor. Now, he had a brother last year named Micah Naylor, was a pretty good ball player, graduated. Here's a leaning shot up and in. Oh, they're going to call a block on Will Bandy. And the basket's going to count.
Not sure there was even any contact there. And Will fail, and most time it's a play on, but that time they called the block for him not taking any contact, I think. Kind of high up here, but
Kemp missed the free throw, and Barren County back the other way. Here's Withrow. Dumps it off to Coomer underneath, and goes under and puts it up and in. Came to the right side of the basket, almost fell down with it.
Yeah, went up to get the pass, and when he came back down, kind of lost his balance, but regrouped and scored.
14-4 Trojans. Kemp with a crossover move. Gives it back out to Armistead. Armistead against Stevens, sends it across over to Woodard. Woodard breaks into the lane, flips up the shot with the left hand and banked it in.
Tough shot, good defense.
Wow.
Jared, but he just made it over him.
14-6 Barren County. 3:20 to go, first quarter. Here's Bandy down low, spinning, fall away, shot, no. Rebound taken by Naylor. Off to Woodard. Woodard drives, throws it up in the lane. The shot won't go. We're going to get a foul. And they put it on Gavin Withrow. That's his second. Team's third of the half. Going to see Brandon Reed come off the bench. Anthony Woodard's a 55.5% free throw shooter for Russellville. First one's good. Brandon Reed, 6', 150 senior, checking into the Trojan lineup. And for Russellville is number 12, Devin Quarles. He'll come in for Kemp. Woodard, just a freshman with 3 points already. His second toss is on the way. Perfect.
That didn't look like 55% free throw shooter.
And that was an updated stat, too. I got that online today.
Those look good. Dead center. Perfect.
14-8. Barren County with a 6-point lead. Nice crossover move. Coomer had it smacked against him and out of bounds. Tyler Smith checks into the Trojan lineup. 6'2", 245 and a senior. So we've got the 5 seniors out on the court right now for Barren. 2:56 to play here in the first. 14-8 Trojans. Led 14-4 at one time. Here's Naylor trying to get the play from Coach Rex Booth. Getting some pressure from Arterburn. Bounces it off in there to Dukes. Dukes fall away shot. No. Battle for the rebound. Loose. Scramble for. It's loose again. Kind of squirted out there. Naylor picks it up off the floor. Naylor drives against Smith. Puts it up. It is no good. Rebound taken by Coomer. Coomer with a 3-on-3 break. And it's Arterburn laying it up and in and drawing a foul.
Ran the break to perfection on that one. Jared kept it in the middle of the floor. The wings got wide and he hit Arterburn on a nice pass for the and one.
Foul is going to be on Quarles, his first. That'll be number 2 on the Panthers. Garrett Arterburn, 78% free throw shooter, with 7 of Barren County's 15 points here in the quarter.
Thought it was 16. I thought it was 14-8.
Well, that shot is in and out. We'll have to check it here. Is it 15? It's 16-8.
Yeah, they put it up
16-8.
I thought it was 14-8.
Right. Here's Quarles on the left side. He walked. Shuffled his feet. So Barren gets it back with 2:16 to play here in the first. Trojans 16, Russellville 8. And Jared Coomer will toss it in.
We've been scoring a lot of points in the first quarter. I think we had, 22 down at Todd the other night. Going on that
nice pass to Tyler Smith. Shot is blocked by Woodard and taken by Armistead for Russellville. And he is going to be called for a double dribble. So Barren County will get the ball back. And Kemp has returned to the Russellville lineup. With 2:05 to go here in the quarter. Coomer to toss it in. Lobs it out to Reed, going to the basket, lays it up, it is good. Nice play.
Yes, just broke to the basket, nobody back, and he beat his man and had a wide open layup.
Trojans back up 18-8 now. 10-point lead. Here's Armistead in the lane, jumps it down in there and give it off to Woodard for a 10-footer that's in and out. Rebound to Parker Stevens for the Trojans. Outlet pass to Coomer. Coomer, crossover move, baseline. Into Smith, has a shot blocked again. And here come the Panthers on the attack as Dukes sends it out to Naylor. Long 3, left side, no. And rebound to Woodard. Woodard spinning. Now double team. Back out now to Dukes. Dukes on the left side, going to the basket, lays it up and in. 18-10. Ball comes into Stevens. 1:18 to go, first quarter. Stevens works to the right side, now backs out on the dribble. Goes left side with it over to Arterburn, gets a screen from Coomer. Now pulls up, gives it back out to Reed. Right side it goes over to Stevens, gets a screen from Smith. Trying to penetrate, looking for Tyler down low. Ball's going out of bounds. Going to get Landon Key and Tyler Bush in the ball game for Coach Warren Cunningham. Will Bandy is going to return to the lineup as well. So now we're going to have Bandy, Stevens, Bush, Key, and Reed on the court for Barren County here this final 55 seconds of the first quarter. Russellville with the basketball. This is Dukes out front on the left side. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now wants to penetrate. Goes down left of lane. Gets around Bandy and puts it in. 18-12. Barron's had a 10-point lead a couple of times. Been trimmed to 6. Reed on the left wing. Out top, Stevens. Right side is Key. Dumps it down in there to Bandy. Bandy spin move. Puts up the shot. Is partially blocked. Looked like it might have been a foul there, but no call. Woodard, long pass down, is tipped away by Reed in the hands of Key. And Barren County's got it back the other way. In trouble, Key. Cross-court pass up court now to Bush on the near side. He'll throw it down to Bandy. Bandy works inside, puts it up and in.
Good ball movement there, and the guy went for the steal from Woodard, went for the steal behind and had it wide open.
Woodard, a long three, way off the mark. That will do it for the first quarter. Trojans out to a 20-12 lead over the Russellville Panthers. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this timeout as you're following the Trojans on 103.7 Nash Icon. Back here in Russellville, it's 20-12 Barren County over the Panthers. Jay Turner with Chad Withrow for quarter number 2, and is sponsored by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Barren County's basketball as Parker Stevens gets rid of it off to Reed out of the left wing. Reed trying to dribble around his defender, working it right down the lane, flips it up and in.
Good strong move by Brandon. Can't celebrate though. They get the ball back down the court quick.
Tipped away by Stevens. A wraparound pass in there, blocked, and we got a whistle and jump ball. Who got the hand on that one? Kemp was going up.
That was Will. We got that one.
So Russellville will keep the ball. The Trojans up 22-12.
They get the ball up the court quick after a made basket.
And Russellville trying to force it in there. They do. And back in the corner, they're going to fire up a three-point shot. It's no good by Parker Jones, who just checked in. Here's Jared Coomer off to Landon Key around the top of the horn. Key getting some pressure out there. Left side it goes to Reed. Reed now looking, bringing it back out front. He works against Mason now over the left side to Coomer. Now Jared Coomer hands it back to Landon Key. Getting the pressure there from Jones. As Coomer, they're calling for an offensive foul.
That was terrible. He just fell.
And that will be the first foul on Jared Coomer, 4th one on the Trojans here in the first half.
Try not to say much about calls like that, but that right there was pretty bad.
Russellville with the basketball. Knocked down by Landon Key. He's got the steal. He's going to go all the way to the bucket. He'll put it up. It's blocked. And then trying to save it in bounds was Kemp. Kemp's blocked about 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah, he's made it hard to score over him when he gets back. And Landon made a good defensive play there, but the boy hustled back and made a good block on the layup.
Brandon Reed. Coomer, 18-footer right side. Swish!
Well, he's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence right now, boy. As it goes up, you think it's going in every time.
Largest lead in the ball game for Barren County at 24-12. In the corner.
He walked.
Yep, he made a little bunny hop there. Here's a 3 from the left wing that's no good. Bandy going for the basketball. He's got it. Takes it up court. Sends it up court now to Coomer. Coomer has it swatted away from behind and tried to save it in bounds was Mason. Barren County will keep it. Naylor will return to the Panther lineup.
Their offense basically is just one-on-one, and if you don't stop them, they're going to the basket, and if they do get somebody picked up, they're throwing it out for the 3. So they're not really running anything that complicated if we just stay between our man and the basket.
Garrett Arterburn is checked back in the game for Barren for Landon Key. And Quarles back in for Russellville, replacing Dukes. Arterburn will toss it in front of the Russellville bench down to her right. Gets it out to Bandy. Hands it back to Arterburn. Arterburn now working between the circles. As he's picked up his dribble, goes left side with it over to Tyler Bush. Bush reverses back left, gets rid of the basketball to Coomer. Right side it goes to Arterburn. Arterburn sends it in there to Bandy in traffic, puts it up but short. They've got fouled there, but didn't get a whistle on that one either. Here's Naylor on the other end. Naylor trying to work against Coomer on the left side. Now reverses back out. 24-12. Oh, there's a push-off. Yep. Coomer went sailing across. Naylor's first, team's third. Tyler Smith checks back in along with Parker Stevens for the Trojans. So we got Parker Stevens, Jared Coomer, Garrett Arterburn, Tyler Smith, and Tyler Bush on the court. Tyler Bush had a pretty good game in the JV game tonight.
Yes, he did. The team played really well.
As they won 52-34 in the JV game. Stevens trying to go back door. Coomer up high, trying to slam it, didn't get high enough. Here's Quarles racing back the other way with it. Crossover on the baseline to kick it back out for a 3-point shot that's good. Parker Jones knocking down the long-range tray, 24-15.
Seems like every time a team misses a dunk or something like that, the other team always goes down and makes a big play.
Yep. Stevens with it, getting a lot of pressure from Naylor, and he loses it out of bounds into the Russellville bench. So a turnover by the Trojans with 5:11 to go here in the first half. Barren County 24, Russellville 15. As Kemp will bring it up for the Panthers. Kemp gets rid of it over the right side to Quarles. Quarles wants to drive. Now off to Naylor. Naylor spinning. Going up with an off-balance shot that's no good. And rebound to Brandon Reed and a foul on Russellville. Jones, his first personal, number 4 on the Panthers in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Garrett Arterburn. He'll take it across the line. Now Arterburn against Kemp. Bounce pass in there to Smith. He walked. Oh, we're going to get a foul? Nope.
Yep, foul.
No, it was a traveling violation, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
I thought it was going to be a foul. But I thought he walked with it first before he got fouled. So Russellville's basketball, 4:44 to go in the first half.
I believe it was the right call. He did walk. I thought Mark Curry held his arm up.
Yeah.
But the other one had the walk. Kind of threw it to him in no man's land.
Right.
He kind of wasn't expecting it.
Yep. Here's Woodard. He walked. Kind of stumbled backwards on a spin move.
Tyler did a good job of walling up and making it hard for him to spin. He hit Tyler, and Tyler kind of give way, and he walked. Didn't have anywhere to go but to walk. So good defensive play there by Tyler Smith.
Parker Stevens brings it across the line. Gets with it to Reed on the left side. Reed looking for Smith. Can't go. Back out to Arterburn. He'll hook it back to Reed. Can't shoot the 3. Out to Arterburn. Bluffs the 3. Drives in the lane. Trying to shovel it off. It's knocked away by Coral. Stevens gets it back, though. Puts an 8-footer off the glass. Good. 7 points for Parker. It's 26-15. Spin move by Woodard. Shot won't count. It's going to be called for a charge. And who took the charge? It was Mr. Tyler Smith.
I think the other day I was there at school and asked Coach Cunningham how many charges he had taken. It was somewhere between 20 and 30. I don't remember exactly, but it's a bunch. Dare say he leads the state of Kentucky in charges.
I would think so. Pass down into Reed. Another foul called on Russellville. And this will be number 12. That's Quarles, his second.
They do a lot of hand checking and pushing, and it's just a matter of how many fouls the referees want to call, because they really get their hands on you on every drive. The hands are on you. That time they got him from behind, reaching around.
Stevens to toss it in. Gets it in there in the middle of the pump fake, throws it up high over the rim. I think somebody got a hand
on it. He hesitated. He got a layup.
Should have just put it up.
Straight up.
Yeah. Russellville on the other end. Cross-court pass in the corner. Woodard will fire for three. That's a line drive. 3 points.
They left him in the corner, and he made them pay for it.
Cuts it to 8 at 26-18. Barren led by 12 at one time, 24-12.
They kind of got a little energy, a little more. He walked.
Yeah, Harder had trouble.
Yep.
Kind of rolled around his head trying to get control of it. And
once he did, he put both feet.
Yep.
We got a little lax here all of a sudden. We're kind of just going through the motions, and they've got it down to 8, 26-18 with 3:23 to go.
Aiden Nikens in the ball game, 6'3", 198th grader. Here's Kemp. Angles off right, wants to drive, cut off by Stevens. He's still in the dribble out of the right wing. Now leaves it out there. Woodard for three. No. Rebound taken by Reed. Off to Stevens. Stevens into the front court. Back over to Reed on the left side. Dumps it down to Bandy. In there to Stevens, going down the lane. Missed the shot. Bandy with the offensive board, trying to go back up strong. He's fouled.
Well, that's 2 on Woodard.
And that is the team 7th. And Will Bandy, 69% foul shooter on the season. Puts it up and it rolls in. Landon Key for Brandon Reed for the Trojans. Parker Jones comes in to replace Anthony Woodard for Russellville. 2:52 to go and a half. Barren back up by 9. Bandy can't get that one to go. Rebound to Naylor. Russellville. Long three, but Naylor swish. And that's their third. All 3 baskets for Russellville here in this second quarter have been from behind the arc.
Yeah, they've gotten a little energy and a little momentum, down to a 6-point game with 2:43 to go. We had it up to 12 in one of these kind of mental lapses here the last couple minutes.
Yep.
Coach Cunningham takes a timeout. Doesn't look like he's very happy down there.
Nope. This is a Big O timeout brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. Tomorrow night we'll be at Greenwood. Girls game will tip off at 6 with the boys game to follow. Friday night's homecoming at Barren County High as we host Hart County. At least we'll get a couple of nights off.
We've had a busy schedule the last 2 weeks.
This is 3 nights and 4 days.
And it's all been down in this area, seems like.
Yeah, we've been burning up 68. Down at Logan County Tuesday night. Logan County Tuesday night, and then Todd Central Saturday. Key is in a trap, and Naylor reached in to try to tie it up. They're going to call him for a reach-in. And that will be 2 on Jacob Naylor, the 8th foul on Russellville. I think Naylor wanted a jump ball, but the foul was called, and Landon Key will go to the free throw line. Jared Coomer back in for Aiden Niken. And Landon Key, 5'11" junior, for 1 in the bonus. Shot goes up, it is no good. Rebound taken by Jones for Russellville. Jones trying to get it across. He may have dribbled in the backcourt, lost his footing. He was falling backwards, but got rid of the ball to Dukes on the left side of the key. He's going to fire up a 3-point shot, and it's no good. Rebound taken in there by Parker Stevens. Trojans were up 24-12. Key was not looking for the pass, and we're going to get a wide open layup by Armistead. Good. And now it's a 4-point ball game. Barren led by 12. Now it's down to 4. 27-23. Stevens in the backcourt gives it to Arterburn. Now to Key on the near side. Cross-court pass. Ooh, dangerous. Stevens got it, though. Takes it right down the lane. Flips it up. It is going to be an offensive foul. His first, number 6 on the Trojans. Barren County's been outscored 11-3 in the last 3 minutes and a half. Armistead against Stevens to the top of the key. Hands it off out there to Quarles. Quarles, left side. Now into Jones. Jones back out now to Armistead. He's going to throw it up. Double clutch, no good. Rebound taken there by Coomer. Coomer, long pass down the floor to Stevens. Stevens now looks, throws it in the lane. Here's a jump shot by Arterburn. It is rattling in from the right side of the free throw line. Garrett Arterburn with his 10th point of the half. And it's 29-23, back up to a 6-point lead for the Trojans and a minute 25 to go before halftime. Armistead working with it, shovels it back off to Quarles out front. Quarles wants to make a move on Key, throws it up. It is going to be good off the glass. Quarles, his first 2 points of the game, 29-25. Stevens in the backcourt gives to Coomer. Coomer now looking in the middle to Bandy. Back up goes to Stevens. Stevens in the corner to Landon Key for a three-pointer. Good! People's Bank three-point shot for Landon Key. Puts the lead back up to 7 at 32-25. Armistead with it on the near side out front as they spread the floor here with 48 seconds to play. Armistead dribbles across, gives it off to Quarles. Quarles now making a move on Key. Lost the handle, but picked up there by, I believe that was Mason. And now over it goes to Jones, and he traveled with it. He faked, moved his feet, and traveled with it, so Barren County will get it back with 33.6 seconds to play. And Armistead checking out. Got Kemp back in for Russellville. And Jared Coomer will toss it in. And what do we got? Got a holding foul on somebody. Foul on Landon Key. I say he pushed off. Didn't see that one. It's going to be his first, team 7th.
Is that right at half court? They got him for a push off.
So Kemp with the basketball to the right side. Goes to the top of the key, shovels it off to Quarles. Quarles out between the circles against Landon Key. Wants to drive, and he lost it out of bounds. 19.3 to play. And Garrett Arterburn will toss it in. It comes into Parker Stevens. Still in the backcourt, back to Arterburn. Sends it off over to Key. Now to Bandy. Bandy on the left side. Drives the basket strong. Lays it up and in.
They get back 7 seconds.
34-25, 4-3-2. Mason, midcourt shot is no good. Off the rim, and that will do it for the first half. Trojans on top, 34-25 over Russellville here at halftime. We'll come back with the Zaxby's halftime report in a moment.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS. With a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barrenschools.com to join today.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today. Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it. You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barrenschools.com to join today.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS. The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
Good defense. Had a couple lapses there in a stretch, but that's going to happen. But we bounced back and let's jump on them. We usually have good third quarter, so let's see if we continue that. So here we go.
Yep. Going to be Gavin Withrow, Parker Stevens, Jared Coomer, Will Bandy, Garrett Arterburn. And for Russellville, it's going to be Quarles, Naylor, Kemp, Woodard, and Mason. Coomer gets the ball in play to Parker Stevens, as Quarles picks him up early, trying to stay with him. Parker gets it across the line, works it left side, now looks, sends it over to Withrow, dumps it down in there to Coomer, underneath the Bandy, little baseline shot, no. And rebound to Quarles, pushing it down the floor. Going up against Withrow, puts it up and in. Quarles, his second basket, 34-27. Barren County, largest lead's been 12 in this game. Right side is Arterburn. Bandy sets a screen for him as they shift off. Here's Withrow throwing it up. It's no good. Poked up in the air, batted against the board. Bandy throws it back up and in.
Good offensive rebound there.
Will Bandy with his 9-point. Back up to 9, 36-27. Quarles across to Woodard for 3. Bang. That's his second 3-point shot. He's got 10 now. Cuts it to 6 at 36-30. Withrow with it for Barren County. Gets it across the line against Naylor. Bounce pass off to Stevens on the left side. Now Stevens heading to the free throw line. Skipped off of Arterburn. Had to go chase it down. Now puts down the dribble. In the corner. Bandy will fire for 3. Got it!
Well, he's been shooting the 3 ball really well also. Continued tonight. Good look there by Parker for an open 3. We've knocked another one down.
Will Bandy with a People's Bank 3, and Russellville throws it away. Barren County will get it right back as the Trojans went back up to a 9-point margin, 39-30. 6:31 to go here in the third quarter. Parker Stevens gets it in play to Jared Coomer. Jared Coomer will get rid of it to Parker Stevens out front. Guarded closely by Naylor. Here's Coomer into Bandy. Turn around, off balance shot. Good.
Good play there. Good shot. Good off balance shot. Went away from the defense and scored again.
Bandy with all 7 Barren County points here in the third quarter. Quarles will put it up and in off the glass. Tough shot.
Yeah, it was.
Falling away. His 6-point. 41-32. Barren by 9. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Stevens with a basketball. Behind the back dribble. Now hands it off out there to Withrow. He turns and looks. Going to have to do something with it. Giving it back to Stevens. Out to Arterburn. Arterburn is guarded by Anthony Woodard. Going to drive with it. Underneath to Coomer. He'll lay it up and in.
Good drive there. Right down the middle. The help came and he found Jared for a wide open little drop in.
Back up to 11 at 43-32. Quarles with it. Long range left. Quarles in the corner. Kemp goes up the baseline. Bounce pass across to Woodard. He lays it in.
Too easy there.
12 points for Anthony Woodard. It's 43-34. Barren County with a 9-point lead. 5:20 to go. Quarles really putting the pressure on Stevens. Here's Coomer going up the baseline, trying to shovel it in there to Bandy. Knocked away, stolen by Woodard. Woodard into the front court, crossover move. Heads right down the lane. Goes under, flips it up and in. What a move by Woodard, and draws a foul.
Tough play there. Got fouled hard and still put it in.
And Jared Coomer has picked up his second personal. First one of the second half against the Trojans. Anthony Woodard now with 7 of Russellville's 11 points here in the third quarter. At the line, the shot is up. It's no good. Rebound to Parker Stevens. Getting pressure to backcourt off to Coomer. Coomer sends it down to Withrow. 15-footer left side. Air ball. Bandy's there to put it up and in. 30-second timeout.
Pass or a shot. I'm afraid it was a shot, but it worked out all right.
It worked out fine. 45-36. Barren County with a 9-point lead, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Warren Cunningham. The Big O timeout brought to you by Big O Tires of Glasgow. Trojans trying to get their 14th win and their 6th one in a row here tonight on the road at Russellville. Russellville is 6-12 on the year. They've lost 5 of their last 6 ball games.
They have scored this quarter, but still a 9-point game, so it's the same as it was the first 3 minutes of the quarter. We've had trouble stopping them, but they've made some tough shots, and basically all ours have been pretty easy shots other than the one Will made, and the rest of them have been right at the basket. So I take my chances with our shots over there for the rest of the night. Looks like we're going 2-3 zone.
As Kemp will set things up. He wants to drive off to Quarles. Quarles work to the free throw line. Pass batted up in the air, pulled down by Bandy. Bandy pushing it down the floor, going to the basket, lays it up and in.
All the way. No one stopped him. He kept going, laid it right in.
11 here in this quarter, 18 for the game for Will Bandy.
Defense to offense quickly there.
And here is Kemp sliding through, laying it up and in. Split the defenders on the left side of the lane.
Yep, no one stopped the ball on their side either once the ball screen was set.
47-38. Bandy posted, turns to the left elbow. Off in the corner, Stevens for 3. Yes!
Good pass there. Found the open man, and it's 2 that Parker's knocked down tonight.
He's got 10 points. He's in double figures. We've got 3 in double figures already. 50-38. That matches the largest lead of the game. Naylor and... What did he do? Palm it?
Stepped out of bounds.
Okay, in front of their own bench.
Yep.
So Barren County will get the ball at 3:54 to play here in the third quarter.
pushed it out to 12, so we've increased our lead by 3. Just a little over halfway through the quarter.
Here's Coomer with it in the corner. Oh, can't Reed couldn't get to it.
Well, he was open. Jared just kind of threw it a little low and hard to catch down at your ankles like that.
Not the best pass in the world. Kemp, left side over to Armistead, who's back in the game now for Russellville. Now here's Anthony Woodard. And misses the shot from 12 on the left side with a fall away. Coomer baseballs it right side over to Stevens. Dumps it down to Bandy. Bandy against Woodard. Across it goes to Reed. Bluffs the 3. Out to Bandy. Bandy trying to back into Woodard. Smacked loose and taken. Russellville back the other way. And going to the basket. Here's a layup. It's good for Dukes. His 6-point. Withrow quickly in the front court is going to be fouled by Dukes. As Withrow tried to go by him and Dukes reached in. His first, that'll be the team's first in the second half. Will Bandy getting a much-deserved rest, 11 points in this quarter.
He's played well.
And here's Stevens flipping it up, and it's going to drop in.
Good move. Finish at the basket over the kind of over his shoulder with his right hand on the left side. So very good move by Parker.
Parker Stevens with 12 points now, 52-40. Barren County matching that lead once again. In the middle, here's Dukes. And in the key, going to fire it up. And the shot comes up short. Woodard trying to get the rebound, taken by Coomer. Barron's got the numbers. Back to Coomer. He got bumped. Shot goes in. They're going to count it. And a foul. Foul on Dukes, his second, team second. Give Coomer the bucket for his 8th point of the game.
We went to this 2-3 zone, and it's kind of got them standing around a little bit, and it's really stifled their offense, and we're getting out on the break now and getting some easy baskets.
Jared Coomer, 64.5% shooter, puts it up, it comes up short. And rebound taken by Kemp. 2:34 to play here in the third quarter. Kemp will lay it up and in on the left side. Just kind of slid down the left side of the lane.
Yeah, we're not doing a very good job of rotating over and helping.
54-42, Withrow, bounce pass underneath to Smith. He puts it up, it's good. Tyler Smith gets his first 2 points
move
again.
there by Tyler.
56-42, Barren County by 14. Bad pass picked up by Stevens. Stevens races to the bucket, lays it up, missed it, follow up, good for Coomer.
Jared hustled back. You know, it's going to be a wide open layup, and sometimes you take those for granted. But Jared did a very good job of hustling back to finish it.
So now we have 4 players in double figures with Jared Coomer just getting his 10th point. Garrett Arterman had 10 in the first half. Parker Stevens with 12 points. And Will Bandy leading the way right now with 18.
Yeah.
Good balanced scoring.
Yes, it's been a team effort tonight. It really has, defensively and offensively. And, you know, we're getting some easy baskets now. And I don't know if Russellville's getting a little tired, not getting back, but we're doing a very good job of pushing the ball. And they're getting a little careless with the ball. The zone's really changed the momentum of the game. We got to a 16-point lead now, and it was down to, 7 there at one time, I think?
Actually got, I think it was 6.
6, so, you know, we've really got ourselves a little cushion, but our MO has been getting these leads and letting them sneak back in. So I'd love to see us push it out to 25 instead of back down to 5. So let's see if we can't do that. .201 to
play here in the third quarter. Barren County with their largest lead in the ball game at 16. It's 58-42. Russellville got Parker Jones back in the game now.
We've got new players in, Landon Key,
Brandon Reed, Tyler Bush, Tyler Smith.
Jared.
And Jared Coomer is the only starter on the court right now for Barren, and we'll go back to that 2-3 zone again. Here's Kemp, sends it over the left side to Armistead. Bounces back out to Kemp. He'll send it right over to Naylor. Naylor trying to work his way in. Jump pass in the corner. 3 in the air. Good for Kemp. That is their 5th one of the night. 58-45. Landon Key with the basketball. Down to minute 39 to go here in the third. Works against Naylor. Gets it across and now gives to Reed. Reed sends it out to Tyler Bush. Bush wants to drive. Cut off. Looking. Goes up and under. Shot goes up. No good. Battle for the rebound taken by I believe that's Mason for Russellville. They give it back out to Naylor. Back to Kemp. Kemp working, penetrating. Left of the lane. Baseline shot left side. Bounces off. And we got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. And it's on 24. It's Jones, his second, team's third of the second half. Anthony Woodard back in for the Panthers. He'll replace Armistead. 1:08 to go here in the third. Barren County 58, Russellville 45. And Landon Key with the basketball works against Naylor, getting it across midcourt. Now reverses back to the right. Off to Smith, right side of the circle. Left side, Tyler Bush works it in the lane. Here's a floater, high arching shot, no good. And taken out by Mason. Mason bounces across over to Naylor. Wants to go baseline, covered up by Bush. Giving it back out to Kemp. Back to Naylor, long three, way off the mark. Coomer's got it for the Trojans. Coomer driving, shovels it off underneath the bush, waiting for the defense to come by, and he puts it up and in.
Good pass, good patience by Tyler. He waited, the defense flew by and had an easy one there.
60-45, Barren now by 15 with 23 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And Russellville will hold it for one. Naylor bouncing the ball out near midcourt. Down to 12 seconds to play. Right side it goes to Kemp. Kemp now looks, gets it in there to Jones, back to Naylor. Naylor back over to Kemp. He wants to drive. Bounce pass across the lane, almost broken up by Bush. But back out to Jones, left elbow, his shot's good. Let's see if they count it. Yep.
Jerry flew at him. I don't know how he got it over his arm. He did.
That will do it for the third quarter. Barren County on top, 60-47 over Russellville. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after this timeout. You're following the Trojans on 103.7 Nash Icon. Back at Russellville High School, the Trojans 60, Russellville 47. Barren County outscored Russellville 26-22 in the third quarter. There's some high-scoring, high-octane offense going on in that third quarter.
Not much defense, kind of like you get it, go to the basket, we'll let you score.
Up and down.
We'll let the other team score, so we need to tighten the defense. We're going back to man. Here we go right to the goal.
It goes in the corner, and here's a three that is no good for Woodard. Crashing aboard is Tyler Bush. Gives it off to Landon Key. This fourth quarter is sponsored by Citizens First Bank. Come grow with us. Landon Key leaving Naylor. He'll float it off underneath to Reed. He'll put it up and in. Tough shot. Brandon Reed, his 6th point. Back up to 15 for Barren at 62-47. Here's Kemp around the top of the horn. Working to the left side, leaves it with Jones. Jones circles around. In the corner, Naylor fakes a three, drives in, a lot of traffic, puts up the shot, good. Gonna count it, and a foul. It's on Tyler Smith. Second foul of the Trojans here in the half. Will Bandy returning to the Trojan lineup. He'll come in for Tyler Smith. 62-49. Barren County with Naylor at the charity stripe. Naylor's a 73% shooter from the line. Shot is good. Makes a three-point play, and it's 62-50. It's back down to 12. And Coomer gets rid of it up court to Bandy. Should have been a foul on Jones. They dump it down in there, and it's knocked away. Try to go to Reed with it. And Jones up court to Quarles. Quarles heads toward the lane. Dishes it off in there to Woodard. In traffic, he'll throw it off to the right side. Mason fires and misses. Battle for the rebound. Out of bounds. Barren County's basketball. Garrett Arterman and Parker Stevens is going to return to the Trojan lineup. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. Barren County 62, Russellville 50. Coomer gets the ball in play to Withrow. Now to Stevens. Russellville wants to pressure the ball as Coomer will give it back over to Stevens on the left side. Stevens in a trap, now gives to Arterburn. Hooks it over now to Coomer. In the corner goes to Withrow. Down low's Bandy. Bandy back out to Withrow. Withrow lost it, and here comes Woodard with it for Russellville. Crossover dribble, heads down the lane, lays it up. It is no good. Rebound to Garrett Arterburn. Arterburn down the middle of the floor. Angles off to the left. Curls it out, getting pressure from Jones. Gets rid of it out to Withrow to set up. Guarded by Naylor. Right side it goes to Stevens. Stevens wants to make a move. Can't. Now gives it off to Arterburn. Free throw line shot won't go. Bandy with the offensive board. Hump, pump, fake. Puts it up and in.
Good strong rebound there. Good strong rebound and going back and finishing.
64-50. That's 20 points tonight for Will Bandy. 6:05 to go in the basketball game. Naylor with it for Russellville on the right side. Throws it cross court over to Quarles. Quarles wants to make a move. Dumps it off at the right side corner to Mason. Throws it in the lane. Shot up and in for Quarles. 64-52. Stevens jump pass right side over to Withrow. Out front it comes to Coomer. Coomer heads down the lane. A collision and an offensive foul. Mason taking the charge for Russellville. That'll be 3 on Jared Coomer. Third one on the Trojans in the second half.
He could have pulled up there and had about 8-footer in the lane, but he wanted to go all the way, and the kid was waiting for him that time.
Barren County largest lead's been 15 at 62-47. Now it's down to 12. Here's Naylor with the basketball. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Woodard will circle it out now. Bounce pass off the left side to Quarles. Quarles spinning. Now throws it back out to Woodard. Right of the key. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Quarles. Back up, and it had it partially blocked by Bandy. Long lead pass up to Stevens. He'll go in for the layup. Missed it. Tapped up by Withrow. Taken by Arterburn. He puts it up. It's no good, but a foul. Oh, we got a technical foul on somebody.
12, I think, for Russellville.
And foul was on Quarles, his third, team's fourth. Was a technical foul on him too?
Yes, it was.
Arterburn puts it up and it rims off. Garrett Arterburn has not scored here in the second half. He scored 10 points in the first half, 8 in the first quarter. And the second shot drops in for Arterburn. That will give him 11 now. And the technical on Quarles, that'll make him now with 4 fouls. 5th one on the Panthers. And now Arterburn at the line. Shot short.
Stevens shooting this.
Stevens, I'm sorry. Trying to look through the rail here. Been looking through the rail all night. Moving my head up and down.
We'll be cross-eyed when we leave here tonight.
Second shot's good for Parker Stevens.
And we get the ball, so this could be a big possession here for us. Takes a good defender out of the game. He was doing. Quarles was putting a lot of pressure on, so.
And the ball comes in to Parker Stevens, being chased. Bounce pass in there to Withrow. Out to Arterburn for 3. No good. Naylor with a rebound for Russellville. They want to run with it. Naylor left of the lane. Behind the back dribble. Sends it back out to Kemp. Kemp, bounce pass in the corner to Mason. Back out to Kemp. Heads toward the circle. Now gives it in there to Dukes. Back to the left side. Mason fakes. Goes up the baseline. Underneath to Naylor, and he puts it in.
We're getting beat on that too many times here.
67-54 with 4.5 minutes to go. Bandy lost it on the in line as Woodard applied pressure to him. He went for the steal, and then Bandy couldn't handle it and lost it. So it'll be Russellville's basketball. So Brandon Reed is back in the game now for Barren County. Russellville with the basketball. Woodard bounces back out to Kemp. He'll send it on the baseline. Mason with a shot blocked by Bandy and out of bounds. .4:15 to play. And it'll be Naylor to toss it in the left baseline. Sends it out to Woodard. Woodard trying to make a move on Coomer. He may have walked with it. Well, they're going to call a foul. That's going to be 4 on Jared Coomer. I think he walked with it before he got fouled on that.
Got a long way without dribbling.
Yeah.
He's got long legs, so maybe he took 2 big steps.
Woodard is 2 of 3 at the stripe. Got 14 points. Shot goes up. It's good. It's his 15th point now in the game. 67-55. 4:12 to go. Tyler Bush comes in for Jared Coomer. Coomer sits with those 4 fouls, and here is Woodard putting it up, and it won't count. Lane violation. So the Trojans will get the ball. As Arterburn will toss it in. Gets it in to Brandon Reed. Heads up court with it. Angles off to the right. Now back to Arterburn. Gets it across the line. Arterburn on the dribble. Over to Stevens. Stevens works against Dukes. Left side it comes to Bush. Woodard guarding him. Reversing back left. Bounce pass underneath the Reed. Reverses it up and in.
Good play there. Good tack. Bush did a good job attacking and finding Brandon. Made the tough layup.
69-55, Trojans. Anthony Woodard with it for Russellville. Here's Dukes, fakes, moves into the lane, spins, goes up and puts it in. Dukes with his 8 point. 69-57. Still 3.5 to go. Got a whistle and timeout call with 3:31 to go here in the ball game. This will be a full timeout call.
We've kept this 12 to 14 point lead most of the third and fourth quarter, so we've not pushed it out, but we haven't let them come all the way back either. So
right,
Jared on the floor, 4 fouls. We need to get this next minute or two and keep the lead where if needed he can come back in, but hopefully he can, I doubt if he'll let him rest the rest of the night, but it'd be nice not to have one of those 4 or 5 point games going down the last minute or two.
Largest lead was 62-47. And since then, Russellville has scored 10. Barren has scored 7. It's only got back to single digits once, I think. It got to 9.
They've done a good job of attacking the zone right in the middle, and we're not dropping down, taking that pass or drive away. And most of their baskets have been right there in front of the rim, and just lack of movement on the zone. We're standing watching a lot instead of moving and finding the cutters.
So right now the Trojans have Stevens, Reed, Bush, Arterburn, and Bandy on the court. And Garrett Arterburn will toss it in. Pressure on by Russellville as it comes into Brandon Reed. He races up court with it. Stumbled, got rid of the basketball to Stevens. He's in a trap. Hooks it back off to Arterburn. And Naylor really up in him right there. He wrapped it away, and here comes a layup on the other end. A stuff by Dukes. Duke dunk. That's a Dukes dunk.
That's a mouthful.
That brought their crowd alive, and that cuts it back to single digits. And Stevens gets bumped from behind, and it'll be on Naylor, and that's his 3rd, and the team's 6th. And we got 3:02 still to play.
Not over yet. Got to be strong with the ball this last 3 minutes. They're going to really come after us.
And Bandy gets rid of it to Arterburn. We should have got a foul right there on Naylor, but no whistle. Stevens has got it. He'll work against Kemp. Stevens works left, goes back right, backdoor pass to Reed, lays it up, missed the shot. And rebound back to Reed on the baseline. Needs help, he's trapped. And we're going to get a foul. And they're going to put it on Mason, his 2nd, team 7th. And Brandon Reed will be at the line to shoot the 1 and bonus. Russellville wanted a jump ball. Brandon Reed, 61% shooter, puts it up, it's spinning out. Rebound to Naylor. 2:37 to play and a 9-point Barren County lead. 68-59. Here's Naylor spinning in the lane, off balance shot, short. And Woodard trying to get the rebound. Out of bounds to the Trojans. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know
One official was trying to come in and say it was tipped.
I don't know who tipped it.
Wow.
He said he tipped on the shot, but I don't think that happened.
And here's Kemp putting it up and in. Now it's a 7-point lead. 2:18 to play. In the middle, Bandy. Bandy now turns it, head is stolen away. Naylor's got it. Naylor driving behind the back, lost it. Arterman's got it up court to Stevens. Stevens will throw it up off the glass. Good.
Big play there, big play. Stolen in on the inbound.
Stolen and put back up, no good, but a foul. Parker Stevens will go back to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 tonight.
Good heads up play. He made the layup fake like he was going down the floor. They threw it in, and he just doubled back and had an easy steal. Good heads up play there.
And the foul was on Dukes, his 3rd, team's 8th. So the lead back up to 9 for the Trojans at 70-61. Parker Stevens puts it in the air. It's short. We're only 2 of 7 at the line here in the second half. Minute 57 left to go. This one's good for Parker Stevens. Back to 10 at 71-61. Naylor off to Kemp. Kemp jump stop, throws up the shot, and a foul going to be called. Brandon Reed, his first, team's 5th of the second half, but it's going to be 2 shots for Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 1. He's a 66% free throw shooter and has scored 9 points here in the second half. Shot is good. 71-62. Jared Coomer now returning for those 4 fouls for Tyler Bush. And Kemp back at the charity stripe. Shot goes up, and he got that one. Timeout by Russellville. Minute 48 to go here in the game. It's Barren County 71, Russellville 63. So we take a Big O timeout. Big O Tires of Glasgow. Again tomorrow night we'll be at Greenwood, Gator Alley.
Gator Alley. They got some pretty good players. We'll have a test down there, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Of course, Russellville in one of their wins this year came over Greenwood by 28.
Yeah. Maybe that Greenwood team will show up tomorrow night.
Let's hope so. Russellville defeated the Trojans last year, as we talked about earlier, 49-44, but Barron had won the 4 straight before that one. And the last time they were here, two years ago, Trojans won 62-49.
Scored 71 so far, so that's a good point production tonight.
Yep.
And the good thing about it is that Jared's not had a big scoring game and other people have. So,
right.
He's not going to get 30 or 29 every night, so it's good to see other players get theirs.
And Stevens trying to dribble away from the trap. He does. Sends it up court to Coomer. Coomer going to the rack, lays it up and in. 12 points for Jared Coomer. Lead is 10, 73-63. Spin move by Kemp on the baseline. Shoots over Bandy, and he hit it. 73-65. Stevens in a trap. In trouble, and here's Coomer, and a foul going to be called against Naylor. That'll be his 4th. Team's 9th. We're going to walk to the other end of the floor. Jared Coomer will be at the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. He's 0 for 1 at the line with 12 points in the contest. Minute 26 remaining. Coomer puts it up. It is no good. Rebound taken by Naylor. And here's Naylor off to Kemp. He walked, no whistle in the corner. Woodard fakes and goes up with a jumper. It's no good. And that ball skipped off the hand, out of bounds, off of the Trojans. Russellville's going to get it back with a minute 14. Tyler Bush in for Jared Coomer. For defensive purposes.
Yeah.
You don't want Jared getting that 5th.
No more foul.
There's a foul on Garrett Arterburn. That's
it's only the 6th, so at least they're not shooting.
First foul on Arterburn. So Russellville not in the bonus yet. A minute 12 to go. Barren up by 8. Comes out to Woodard. Woodard will send it over to Mason. Mason now out to Naylor. Three-pointer in the air is no good. Rebound pulled down by Tyler Bush. He's triple teamed in there and dribbles out of trouble. Gives it up court to Stevens. Stevens going for the layup. It is good.
Good rebound by Tyler. Good throw ahead to Parker and a great finish.
75-65. Kemp trying to split the defenders. The shot will not count. He'll get 1 and 1. And the foul.
Foul on the Trojans,
Garrett Arterburn, his second personal. Jared Coomer back in for Tyler Bush with 49.8 to play. 75-65 Trojans. Here's the shot by Kemp, and it is good. 75-66. Barren County came in as a 9-point favorite in this game, and that's right where we are right now at 9. And Kemp puts this one up. It's good. They've hit their free throws.
Yeah, they've shot them well tonight.
They've only missed one.
Right.
6 out of 7. Of course, one of them that was shot, they had a lane violation.
Yeah.
Full time out here with 49.8 seconds to go. Barren County 75, Russellville 67. Stay tuned for the Coca-Cola post-game report. We'll take a look at post-game stats sponsored by Southern States of Glasgow and Horse Cave. And Coach Warren Cunningham's comments brought to you by Micah Wood Pitts for Family Court Judge. We'll be out of here tomorrow night at 5:45 from Greenwood High School in Bowling Green. Trojanettes and the Lady Gators will tip it off at 6. Then we'll get a couple of nights off and be homecoming on Friday night. Yeah, it'd be nice to get back home for a change.
Yes, it will.
I don't think we've had as many home games as we've had away games this year.
Sure don't seem like it, does it?
We only have 3 left, I think.
Yeah, I guess those 3 in Gatlinburg maybe took up some of our home games or something like that. But, yeah, it's hard to believe there's after this week, 2 weeks left in the season. 3 weeks counting this week, so it's really gone by fast.
It's winding down.
Yes, it has. We've starting to play better basketball, and that's what you want to see as we hit 1st of February here in a couple of days.
Russellville in a full-court press, and Arterburn will toss it in. We've got a holding foul going to be on Jones. He held Brandon Reed.
Jones. That was one of those intentional, non-intentional fouls there.
Yeah.
Did it on purpose, but made it look like it wasn't.
Right. Brandon Reed missed the front end of a 1-and-1 a little bit ago. 75-67, 49.8 to play. Reed, his free throw is up and it's good. 2 shots is what it is. It's a double bonus.
10-point lead if he makes this in the 49 seconds. We need to surely hold on to this one.
And it's up and it's good. Brandon Reed, all 6 of his points here in the 4th quarter, and he's got 10 for the ball game. Inside, here's Kemp, tough shot. 77-69, foul in the backcourt. Reed
fell hard.
And he'll go back to the free throw line for 2 more. Foul is on Mason. 77-69 Trojans with 39.6 to play. Brandon Reed with, he's in double figures tonight.
He's had a good game. Finished some strong plays around the basket.
Shot goes up, perfect. 78-69. And it's on the way, good again. 79-69 Barren, 38 seconds to go. Kemp splits the defenders, gets in some traffic. Off to Naylor. Shovel pass broken up in there by Reed, taken by Stevens. Up court to Arterburn. 28 seconds to play. Arterburn, cross-court pass in the corner to Coomer. Coomer, 23 seconds to play. Bringing it back out. He's trapped. Gets rid of the basketball to Bandy. Bandy gives it to Arterburn in the corner. 15 seconds to play. And back out to Stevens. Lobs it back over to Reed. He spread the floor. Let the clock run down. Barren County will come out of here with a 79-69 win over the Russellville Panthers on the road tonight. As the Russellville Panthers dropped to 6-13 on the year, the Trojans improved to 14-9 and 6 in a row. We'll come back to the postgame report in a moment. We're following the Trojans on 103.7 Nash Icon.
This has been a BCHS Live production. All rights to this broadcast are reserved to the BCHS Live program and the Burgundy Media Network. To rewatch this broadcast, log on to youtube.com/BCHS Live to watch this and every broadcast from BCHS Live. Keep up with what's going on at BCHS and to check in on all other media programs here at Barren County High, go to barrenschools.com/BMN and find out more. That's all we have for now. This is BCHS.